Receiver Christian Watson was limited today with knee soreness, but Watson is not concerned and believes he's still in the ramp-up stage of his return.
It's a road to me. I mean, I'm not injured, so I mean, they just got to do what they got to do. But I mean, yeah, I'm good. I have no worries in terms of where I'm going to be at for Sunday. So just precautions, I guess, for them.
You don't want to miss the Barry Alvarez Show tonight at 6 as the Don returns for the first time since Wisconsin Athletic Director Chris McIntosh announced that Luke Fickell would be returning to coach the Badgers in 2026 and Wisconsin's upset win over Washington. You can find all of that right here on 100.5 ESPN.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's going to swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow.
People like me.
I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other.
You remember when Curling Maddie Hamilton went into Canada and said, "This is our game now"? You remember that?
I got to tell you, the curling is no joke. I actually know an Olympic curler. Matt Hamilton from Madison, Wisconsin, is an awesome guy. He's a radio host on ESPN Madison. They take this stuff as seriously as Jared probably took playing in the NFL. I'm serious.
Absolutely. Matt's a great guy. I mean, they have a dedicated facility. I mean, that's their job. So, unfortunately, Matt still has to work. But yes, they are definitely, serious
Broadcasting
athletes.
live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison, alongside Molly Brown. Here's Jim Rutledge.
It is Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. At the Moms of Blue, you know what to do.
And that's crush a Coors Light.
I'm Jim Rutledge. I have the power in Oklahoma City, where they had the power last night to beat the snot out of the Lakers. She's Molly Brown. She is in the Everlight Solar Studio with Mr. Prime Time Wallace. I'm getting to the show. 844-770-3776. That's the Carbus Talk and text line. This is more. You can see us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream and stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app. We got Jason Wilde coming up a little bit later in the show, so we will talk some Packers. But I, for my second night, are in Oklahoma City again. And I'm going to tell you what, I love it here. You guys want to know what I did today, or you guys?
Yes, please. I mean, we were following along on your Instagram stories, I will say, but
what's my Instagram again? JR ESPN, is that what it is?
JR ESPN Wisconsin, I think.
Okay,
correct.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So yeah, but I would love to hear the dazzling details though of the trip in Oklahoma City so far.
Yes, for those who do not follow me along. So, we'll just kind of jump to my eating. So I had a nice meeting with some friends at Express Employment Professionals here in Oklahoma and Oklahoma City, and they were great. But the night before, I took some of them out to Mickey Mantle Steakhouse. Got is it Wagyu? I got Wagyu steak, New York strip.
Yum! How was that?
Ooh.
I've never had
delicious.
Hold on,
it's delicious.
Did anyone have a tenderloin steak?
No,
you guys
because nobody is. Never mind.
I have a movable chair. I'm going to be distracted today, but I'm going to have to switch out my chair. But
wait, you have a movable chair every day you're in the studio. What do you mean?
Yeah, but I don't really know this way.
You mean just
lean
back?
Give it a little spin.
Yeah. So then I just realized I did that because I leaned back to laugh, and then there I went. But anyways,
I loved it. If it was one of those moments where like you lean back in a chair and you don't realize that it goes back, and you just like make that face of like, oh my God, I'm gonna shit my drawers. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I shipped my drawer face.
Yeah, would have been great.
Yeah, would have been awesome. I would have. I would hit my head on the corner here, Molly. I'd be dead.
I will.
Then it'd be really
I will
weird.
say, speaking the,
it'd be like that grape lady.
I just learned that was like 2 weeks ago.
So I will say, when it comes to the
I just shit my drawers
face, I did have that yesterday actually in a specific scenario related to Jim being in OKC.
Okay.
Because for the show, we've obviously wanted to highlight Jim's trip and everything. So I've been, just kind of collecting some of the videos that he puts out on Instagram, a lot of the social stuff. JR ESPN Wisconsin, you can go follow follow along with Jim Rutledge there. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
The way you just
video.
like zoom in as if you're doing something.
He's just zooming in on different photos and different like locales down in Bricktown in Oklahoma City.
You know, I don't know what I'm doing.
Not at all. It's very clear. But I want to say that's why I love it though, because I want to highlight it on the show and I want to make sure we have everything we need, all the elements for the video stream to make it look nice and fancy with all of Jim's photography experience and work. But to do that, I have to send all these files to myself through Teams, right? That's the one that pretty much everybody uses. Yesterday, I was on like a 40 to 50 person Teams meeting.
No.
Where the chat is always open and like active during the meeting and people are sending things. So in the process of sending myself these videos through Teams, I uploaded all of them. And for a very quick moment, I thought I had sent them to the entire group chat, this entire Teams chat, and I
just shit my drawers.
I truly almost shit my drawers because I thought I had sent it to 40 people, including our CEO, who was on this meeting, Craig Karmazin, only to realize that I had safely sent them just to myself. Thank goodness.
Just so you know, you can unsend.
Oh, I would have been scrambling, freaking out, panicking. I mean,
Everything's under control.
I would have just taken my computer and just thrown it out the window.
Yeah, honestly, I would have just left the office. I would have been like, "You guys need a new producer today. I'm bowing out. I have to leave." But yes, Jim, thank you for all the great videos.
Especially because it's the one of Jim and his Oklahoma shirt.
Yes, you documented. I will say you really documented well your trip to OKC yesterday.
Thank you.
Today hasn't been quite as active. You put together those amazing compilations. Yeah, those reels. Jim, busy day for Jim Rutledge.
Well, I wasn't gonna. I could have taken. It was weird to go on a business meeting and take pictures for my Instagram, but
say it's for work. Just say it's for work. This is for my job.
They know what I do. I invited them to watch the show. They might be watching right now. So you give fans one show.
I didn't know if you wanted to have them like live in your hotel room, like what you're thinking.
I will say, like when we just heard
surprise,
the clip, we heard the clip in the. We heard the clip in the open from Jared Allen talking about Matt Hamilton, and while he is a professional curler, he still has to work for his everyday life. Like, is that how you explained it to these business partners, to these advertising partners as well?
That this is my curling?
No,
it's the reverse.
No, I would say, I would say, I don't know. What would you consider? What's your curling and what's your radio hosting?
I mean, I guess if I'm technical, whatever curling is for Matt is my sales, my marketing job.
Okay.
I'm pretty good at that. So it's no fun being good at something you don't really care about being good at. And then for this, I guess this is to make the radio show for Matt. So, yes, I guess I did have to actually work today.
So, unfortunately, Matt still has to work.
I will post a photo during the break, so you can go find my Instagram if you want to see what my Bananas Foster's French toast looked like. It was
I didn't know where you were going to go with that sentence. They're just having bananas, and I was like, whoa.
That's for the other site.
Gotcha.
That's for the other site, yeah. Instagram is PG. All right. Anyways, the Wagyu steak was fantastic. Short walk. If you're going to go to OKC, stay in the Bricktown area. So many cool places here that I haven't had a chance to explore and enjoy. But then I walked to the game with Kenny from Express. I went to the OKC Thunder game, and then he met up with a friend, and we all went to the game. And wow, the crowd, like the stadium was definitely of an age. I think it's about 30 years old. Mm-hmm. You can go to the Oklahoma City Thunder's website and see what they're going to do. It's like the Deer District on steroids. They specifically reference like they want it to be like the Deer District, but what they're going to build there is going to be amazing. And there's a video on there that kind of shows you the rendering. I think 2028 is the season that'll be opening up. It's really going to make downtown even cooler. And it's building right next door to where the Thunder play now. But the arena, a little dated when you're in it. Not horrible. Not nothing like the Bradley Center used to be.
No, it looks really cool. Wow.
The
Thunder
crowd.
Alley.
Yeah, the crowd is electric. I mean, it's like a college atmosphere. You're standing and clapping until they actually get started with till the first basket's made. And then instead of doing like the wave, they do like different parts of the stadium. One will say, "Oh," the other part will say, "K, C," and they go around and they that was fun. They have like a hype guy getting on there and like have everyone stand up at the end of the half and all that kind of stuff. It was pretty awesome. I felt bad for the hype guy because it's like they're up like 40. He's like, "Let's make some noise," and everyone's like, "All right, we're up 40." Like, we're excited, but like they don't need us tonight. They got it. the sixth man is not needed.
How was Luka?
In this case, but he's a whiny little brat. I like watching him play ball. He is so much worse with the whining in person because obviously camera doesn't follow him all the time. But if you just follow him with your eyes all the time, he is always complaining. I literally turned to the people next to me, and right before he got his technical, I was like, he's going to get technical. And pop, technical, because he wouldn't shut up.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I knew Shea was good. He's so good.
Really?
I mean, obviously MVP, but like, he's so good. And he was the best player on the court, without a doubt.
That's
cool. It's funny. Oklahoma City is interesting. Like, Chet, they have a lot of they have an A++ player in Shea, and a lot of like good players. And most of those good players are good on defense. And then they just make the open shot when it's there for them. But they're such a good defensive team. The Lakers were just exhausted because they had to work so hard to get a basket. But the whole A+, I definitely recommend. I know people usually go around for baseball stadiums, but if you ever want to catch an NBA game somewhere outside of your normal spot, OKC would be a very good one. I honestly thought a lot of it like Milwaukee. They just won a title here. Everything downtown, everything everywhere is all OKC. People at the hotel are wearing it. The gift shop here is wearing OKC stuff. It's amazing. And I got this as the new city edition OKC hat. Yeah, it's such a cool hat. So
that's sweet.
Yeah. And OKC's got a baseball stadium right next door. And the team is called the Comets now. They used to be the OKC Dodgers. They're still a minor league team for the Dodgers, but they're the Comets, and it's named after Mickey Mantle because his nickname was the Comet. So I got a cool polo from that store. I spent way too much on it, but what are you going to do? $70 for a polo, but
and it's not like you had enough polos. It's fine.
No, I don't though. Like, honestly, I have so many. Like, at least I can wear polos more to like work.
Yeah,
I have all this great leisure wear from Iron Jock, and I can wear that. But it's like, how many more sweatshirts and stuff do I need?
So are people there Dodgers fans? Like, they don't have an MLB
baseball
team?
Wise?
Yeah.
Baseball wise, there wasn't a lot of baseball talk around here, but I would imagine probably Dodgers is probably high on their list. Okay, I mean, Thunder's it for them. I mean,
well, yeah, they don't have any other. I mean, otherwise, I imagine the Boomer Sooners. Otherwise, they don't have anything else. I thought maybe There's
not even really like a lot of NFL talk here. I haven't been. I've just had Ubers, and
Cowboys. Would the Cowboys be their team? That seems like
but Oklahoma hates the state of Texas, though.
What?
Yeah.
Why do they?
Red River rivalry and
Red River rivalry.
Yeah.
That's what I would have said if you asked me.
I did my best not to. But so I mean, there is like an Oklahoma Texas like beef.
Interesting.
So I don't know if they'd be Cowboys fans.
A lot of beef in Oklahoma, from what I've heard.
There is a lot of delicious beef in Oklahoma. Of course, the Wagyu is from Japan. What's your face for Molly?
I was just trying to think of a funny joke, but I couldn't think of one. Wasn't witty enough today.
I mean, besides me, there's a lot of great beef here in Oklahoma City.
What time did you wake up this morning? If you went to sleep so late last night, I assume.
7:15.
What's wrong with you? I told you weren't going to be able to sleep in.
I know. I mean, honestly, I was up for a while. I finally got out of bed at 7:15. Just kind of rolling around for a while, but because like you just kind of wake up and you're like, I guess I should get up. I don't want to get up. I should go back to sleep. And it's like, it's not going to happen. I'm not going back to sleep. I got up a couple times in the night. I just must have drank too much water yesterday. I was up way too much going to the bathroom. So
that's when you know you're old.
Yeah, but normally I don't. But I drank a lot of water yesterday because I was like, if I'm going to be super tired, I should be properly hydrated. Because I'm going to drink a lot of coffee. So I was trying to balance out the coffee, and I drank an ungodly amount of coffee yesterday too. So I think my whole body was just out of whack. But in general, after like the third time, I'm like, all right, it's 6:50. I'll try to go back to sleep later for a while and turn on SportsCenter.
Molly,
it's nice though. I mean, at home I have to get up and get moving. It's like, all right, I guess turn on SportsCenter,
lay in bed,
meander downstairs. Meander downstairs to get breakfast.
Did you eat breakfast in the lobby, or did you bring it back up to your room?
I ate it in the lobby because I realized it's like a nice plate, and I started to walk with it. And Lady's like, "Are you taking that to go or eating it here?" And I'm like, I feel like I should eat it here. She goes, "Okay." And I was like, all right. I wish I could take it back to my room because I wasn't really dressed to be down in public, but I wasn't dressed horribly. I had thin pants on and a thin shirt. I did brush my teeth before I went down because I don't know.
Good for you.
I'll be a stinky person. Yeah, I'll be a stinky person in the lobby. So
you don't want to be like that guy on the flight yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Right. And like, here's the thing, though. This is a really nice hotel, and so they have like a nice, like eating area. You had like use your key card to get in there and everything. And it's a nice like restaurant area to eat, even though it's a free breakfast.
Ooh.
It's chicken.
Nice.
It was a breakfast burrito. It was like a chicken and pepper and green pepper sort of breakfast.
I don't know how I feel about chicken for breakfast. Kind of grosses me out.
I didn't either. It was delicious though. Okay. It was all shredded, so it was like so you can make it a breakfast burrito.
Not a breakfast taco?
I guess it could have been a breakfast taco.
It's a big miss by you, honestly.
I know.
And you should have. I'm glad. You know what? Let's just ask you. If you were going to eat a taco this morning, were you going to send us a picture? I hope your answer is
only if he was dominating the taco.
If the taco was okay with that, I sent a picture.
Yeah, do you dominate a taco for breakfast, like in the morning too? Because I mean, that's a lot. Like that's an aggressive way. Are you just too tired that
you're just like, I'm just gonna be
Yeah.
Well, it just depends how I feel when I wake up.
You want to keep laying in bed. You don't want to put much effort into that taco. You just take it in bed.
Yeah. It really just feels on the mood and the vibe in the morning if I'm gonna eat a taco in the morning.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's all. Sometimes we got to mix it up. If you eat tacos for breakfast every morning, it's not special then.
Spicy.
It's true.
Yeah.
Breakfast tacos with sour cream, so good. Well, actually, I use Greek yogurt, but that on your breakfast taco is so good.
I haven't had that. I did not have that, and so I actually used those potato pancakes that I scooped some of the breakfast taco up with. So that was yummy.
Potato pancakes.
Kind of I ate it with my fingers, and so like I grab my fingers and like scoop up the chicken and then eat it with like out of the burrito. It was really good.
I don't know what a potato pancake is. Is it a potato or is it like sweet? Like
it's
normal?
like a hash brown thing. So like, it's like a circular hash brown, and it tastes like it's like a hash brown. It's just a circular hash brown.
I'm googling this.
Did you say you were eating?
Is this go ahead.
You were picking these pieces of chicken up with your fingers instead of just
scooping it with the potato pancake and fingers. So like I take my fingers, grab the potato pancake, and scoop some of the chicken out of that fell out of the because they are messy. If you're gonna eat a taco,
can you demonstrate Can you demonstrate like your technique with the fingers as well on the video stream?
Yeah. So
make him the
got
full
the
screen
hand right here.
Yeah.
No, make him the full screen. Take me out of this photo. Take me out of the video, please.
No, you're right there, Molly.
Now show us. Come on, Jim.
Got the video.
Come on, demonstrate.
So I'm just trying to get myself. Just trying to pull my sleeves up.
Stretch out.
Just like we're in health class. Yeah. Just demonstrate.
Jim's starting to sweat. Yeah. He needs to get a drink of coffee.
Guzzle some coffee.
Yep.
So I'm just trying to put myself back in the moment there. All right. So this morning I sat down, and you got like you get up, you get the taco, you eat the taco.
Yeah.
And then the taco. Yeah, I did. I'm eating the taco, and so. Then
There's some pretty wide hands. You're really holding your hands pretty far apart.
That's a thick taco if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, no kidding.
My God.
All right, fine. It was a smaller taco. It's holding a small taco in my hand. All right, and then eat the taco. Stuff drips out of the taco onto the plate. I take said potato pancake.
How big is a potato pancake?
About like that big.
Okay. Nice.
Grab it, scoop it, and then you get in your mouth.
Nice.
Grab it, scoop it in your mouth.
So it's like having like chips and salsa on the side of your taco.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Just.
And then I had a muffin and then I had a muffin up at the lot. I took the muffin up to my room.
What kind of muffin?
Poppy seed.
Oh.
It was legitimately one of the best muffins I've ever had.
Really?
I had it with my coffee. Oh, so good. I had to let it sit for a minute because I had to make a few calls. So I set it down on the couch, and then I had some of my coffee, made some calls. Then I took the muffin and unwrapped it, and good God, it like I grabbed it and it just like fell apart in my fingers, and it was so like moist and like soft in my mouth. God, it was so. I honestly was so tempted to be a pig and go back down and get another one because it was poppy seed, but they had like cherry walnut down there too, and like a blueberry. I'm looking forward to a muffin tomorrow morning.
I was gonna say you're gonna have to like throw some in your bag so then you can bring them to the airport, bring them home.
Oh yeah,
use them as a snack.
Well, I can't.
Right?
How can you take them? I have to eat it in the car. No, because it's like unwrapped. Like they're fresh muffins. They're not like in a bag.
They're not like in a plastic
muffin.
bag.
No. It was like they baked them here or something. I don't know. It was insane. It was so good.
Sounds good. It's been a minute since I've had a muffin.
Well, I recommend next time you get an opportunity to do that, to have a muffin, because it was fantastic. 844-770-3776 is how you get into the show. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly. I want to tell you about J&K Security Solutions. They can protect, like right now, I'm in Oklahoma City. If I have control from J&K Security Solutions, I can make sure everyone back at home is safe. They also protect your home as business. They are locally owned. They are veteran owned. They are family owned at J&K Security Solutions. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
Guys, do you dominate a taco when you eat it, or do you let the taco dominate you?
I do a little bit of both. I'm a bit of a dominator, but I'm also a bit of a, what is it called, submissive?
I would just say, however you're going to eat the taco, eat it aggressively.
Oh.
You can be submissive to the taco, you can dominate the taco, but just be assertive when you're eating the taco.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
If you're looking for a special piece of jewelry for any occasion, Condon Jewelers is always there for you. Condon Jewelers has the best selection of jewelry you'll ever find and guaranteed to have the lowest prices in the Madison area. Free shipping is always available. Visit CondonJeweler.com or call 241-3406 and ask for Jim, the owner, who's at the store every day. Shop locally. Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side.
I was afraid that college would be like high school. I worried about starting over and feeling alone. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I'm part of a community, and I've never felt alone. My instructors have been incredible, and I've made so many friends and connections. My advice to others, don't let your fears stop you. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
All day, every day, the Carbless Talk and Text line is open for you. 844-770-3776. The Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more.
This season, the Bucks are going for it all.
A game winner for the Greek Freak.
Go inside the team's pursuit of a championship on Locked In, the new season of the Behind the Bucks podcast, narrated by Bucks legend Marcus Johnson. Hear from the team stars on why they think they can make history. It's all on Behind the Bucks on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the new ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
Sharon needed legal help. She needed Gruber Law Offices.
When I think about Gruber Law Office, I think about how they took care of me, how they make sure that you get what you're supposed to get. Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all. I will always trust one call, that's all.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
They are the best. I'm very happy.
Join the Madison Money Guy, Christian Finfrock, for Retirement Income Strategies, Saturday and Sunday mornings at 7. Get the information you need as you plan for retirement. That's Retirement Income Strategies, Saturday and Sunday mornings at 7. Investment advisory services offered through Retirement Income Strategies, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
To help those who want to be helped, but may not be able to afford it.
That's what PGA Tour winner Grayson Murray had envisioned for a foundation before he sadly took his own life at just 30 years old. His parents channeled their grief into creating the Grayson Murray Foundation, carrying out his vision to help those struggling with mental health and addiction. To donate and learn more, visit GraysonMurrayFoundation.com.
Hi, this is Lee, inviting you to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Middleton. We got a great happy hour every day of the week from 4 o'clock to 7, and our patio during the summer is open too. If you're getting married, special occasion, a birthday, anniversary, or even a business meeting, we've got all the accommodations right here at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. You work hard and sometimes you're not sure what you want to do, where you want to spend your money. I want to encourage you to come into Ruth's Chris Steakhouse and say hello. It'd be a pleasure to meet you.
At Hard Rock Casino Rockford, the unforgettable experience goes far beyond the casino floor with the luxury of their dining and entertainment. Savor prime cuts and fresh seafood at Council Oaks Steak and Seafood, or explore 7 unique dining venues that deliver flavors from around the world. Then let the night ignite at Hard Rock Live, where the world's greatest acts take the stage. Hard Rock Casino Rockford, let's hard rock. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER or text ILGAMB to 833-234.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987.
Matt, you always say it begins with me, right? First of all, you're not going to give up play calling, I assume?
No.
I'm not suggesting you should.
Jim, Matt, Molly continues. I'm live from Oklahoma City, Bricktown area to be specific. Molly Brown is in Beaver Dam, or not Beaver Dam. I'm sorry, Molly. Sorry, I had the Golden Beavers on my mind. Yeah, that's my bad.
You had what on your mind?
Beaver Dam yesterday. The Golden Beavers, the basketball team. That's where you were yesterday, up in Beaver Dam, and Ryan, you and Ryan together in the Everlight Solar Studio. The 918 chimes in before we get to Matt LaFleur answering the question asked by Jason Wilde. 918. I don't know what area code that is, but they said the Rudy's breakfast tacos before every OU football game. Nothing better.
Northeastern Oklahoma. That's 918.
Right. That's two. That's two folks we have at least because we got Brandon in Tulsa who recommended Mickey Mantle. So I'd been there before, but I always appreciated the recommendation. So Bourbon Street Cafe, on the side note, was where I had the Banana Foster's French toast. So good. So good.
I'm looking it up right now.
So, yeah, in a really cool spot. Anyways, that was Matt LaFleur. You heard him. I'm doing a board of tourism thing for Oklahoma City, but that was Matt LaFleur answering a question from Jason Wilde about play calling. And I think I put some of this up on Twitter, and I think I've said some of this on the air here, but the Packers, they're getting closer and closer to sounding like a hot mess franchise. And I know Evan Cohen has his hot mess rankings, so we're going to get to. But the reason why I know, like I joked before, I'm an expert in quarterback play because I know what bad quarterback play looks like. I also know the signs of a franchise when it's bad. The Packers aren't there yet. But as a Bears fan, I know the signs. And one of them is trying to get rid of your coach because the quarterback's a problem. Jay Cutler was the problem in Chicago. He was not going to reach it. I don't even know if it was a problem. He was not going to reach the expectations that others had set for him. He was fine. You could have built a better team around him. You should have built a team that you weren't going to rely on Jay Cutler. He was fine. He got him to an NFC Championship game. Like they won 1 or 2 divisions with him. They were above 500 with him. He wasn't great, but he was probably league average quarterback, maybe slightly above. But they fired Lovie Smith, and they thought they could do better, and it was a disaster forever.
What were your thoughts around the time that Mike McCarthy was fired? Because because there was a lot of he needs to give up play calling. He ended up giving up play calling, right? And then I honestly don't remember what the time frame was between him giving up play calling and him ending up getting fired mid-season was. But like, did you have those same thoughts, or did you think that it was truly Mike McCarthy's time in Green Bay had come to an end?
Ooh, that one's a little different because Rodgers was pretty openly against them.
Yes,
at that point.
But also
that
could say that Rodgers was the problem in a different way, not necessarily in his play, but in the toxicity that he had within the franchise.
Yes. But the universal thought on Mike McCarthy was that his play calling had gotten stale, and that had been the case for a few years.
And is that not the case with Matt LaFleur right now? It's pretty freaking stale.
Well, I don't argue that it's stale, but I would say that Matt LaFleur, and I was listening to Nate Tice's podcast, I think it's 301, and from Yahoo, and he kind of talked about more of Matt LaFleur has lost his play calling rhythm over the last couple of games. Mm-hmm. Like, obviously, everything looked great against Dallas, and obviously Dallas isn't a good team, but the play calling, he doesn't have a great. Yeah, he has his feel is a little off right now. Mm-hmm. It's more of he's aggressive when he shouldn't be aggressive, and then he's timid when he shouldn't be timid. He just doesn't seem to have the right rhythm, the right feel of the game right now. And that's not a fireable offense, nor is it a lose your play calling. Like, honestly, Packer fans calling for the head of Matt LaFleur is some of the dumbest and most insane things I've ever heard. And I know some Packer fans are like, well, other fan bases don't get it. No, I get it. I watch every Packer game. I know what a well-coached football team looks like. And I'm sorry, if you think your coach's job is to get your team up for a game, you're an idiot. because that's not their job.
Okay, I
If
mean,
you wanna-
you
if
don't
you-
need to call me names. I literally said that last week.
No, we cleared that up. But because we're on the same page of Matt LaFleur, could he get better at making sure everything is tighter and more precise and more attention to detail in practice? Yeah, because that sets a standard that everything on the team needs to be tighter and have better attention to detail. And then you have less pre-snap penalties. You have less overall penalties. If you want to tell me that Matt LaFleur could be more detailed and be more tight during practices to make sure everything's running better, sure. If you want, I'll buy that. If you want to tell me Matt LaFleur still isn't a top 10 play caller, I think you're insane. I think Matt LaFleur is fully capable. And I also think that he is getting the most out of Jordan Love. And right now the Packers are facing adversity and nobody's handling it well. LaFleur getting a little snippy with Jason. Jordan Love,
Do you think he got
said
snippy
it
with him?
the other day. A little, nothing crazy. And then you talked about it with Jordan Love the other day. Like Jordan Love, when he's pressured and the pressure gets home, or in pressure situations like situational football, ends of halves, ends of games, he has not come through more often, or at least he's failed in pretty obvious ways this year, 3 times.
Not according to people on
and
Instagram. People on Instagram say that Jordan Love has done nothing wrong, literally in all caps. That is what people have commented. I have heard
because they are fangirls and fanboys. Like they're just out there drinking the Kool-Aid and they don't want to look at things with their own 2 eyes. You cannot look at when we're talking wins and losses. Jordan Love's doing something wrong. Jordan Love was trash. Like, I'm sorry. Yes, the whole team was bad against Philadelphia, including the game plan. Jordan Love was part of it. If you sit here and you want to tell me that Jordan Love isn't part of the problem, I think you're insane.
They both are.
If you want to tell me that Jordan Love isn't the only problem, yeah, I believe you. Matt LaFleur isn't the only problem. Goody isn't the only problem. All 3 of those are a problem. Goody doesn't believe in veteran leadership. Matt LaFleur is the type of coach I think needs more veteran leadership on offense. Jeff Hafley's doing better on defense because he's got better damn players on defense than Matt LaFleur has on offense. And then you also have this other aspect of who's got the vets, the defense. Who looks like they're floundering on offense when things don't go right? The offense. Because you don't have the same level of talent. You don't have anything close to a vet on it. And now your offensive line is an abject disaster. And Matt LaFleur is trying to figure out a way to call around that. You got a running back who doesn't like to run out of shotgun. You got a coach who's always wanted to run the play action because it's one of the most successful offenses.
I will say it's also
scheme in all of football.
It's also so tough for this offense too, and I think that obviously there's the Matthew Golden aspect. He's been out for a game and a half. Obviously Tucker Kraft, they have to completely reconstruct their offense on that. Like there's a lot of learning curves that Jordan Love and Matt LaFleur need to learn and work around. It's not as easy as people think it is. It's not as easy as probably Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love thought it would be. They probably thought, I'm just making assumptions here, but I think they probably thought like, oh, we have quite a few wide receivers. We don't have a number 1 wide receiver, as something that Matt LaFleur has been priding himself on for how many years now. Now he might be like, oh, crap. Tucker Kraft was our number 1 wide receiver, and guess what? We just lost him. I know he's not a wide receiver, but he was essentially their number 1 wide receiver.
Yeah, I don't think Matt LaFleur is necessarily being honest when he says, I don't need number 1 wide receiver. I think he's saying, I'm not going to get one. Because by the time they're good enough to be a true number 1, my idiot GM's going to run him out of town because anyone over the age of 30 is apparently some sort of disaster.
But Brian Gutekunst drafted a wide receiver, and I know you have said that you think he's going to be a good player, but he's not going to be the guy that everybody wants him to be this first season because that's a lot to live up to, right? Like, he can't be Devontae Adams in this first season. I think we all know that. It's just we wanted him to be that. But also, Matt LaFleur, you have this weapon. You got this weapon. He has been decently reliable for being a rookie, and he hasn't used him. He has not.
Oh, okay. Wait, I'm sorry.
And Jordan Love too, because I know that's where you're going to go. Jordan Love has overlooked him as well because he throws to his comfort zones.
No, it's more of we don't know what in God's name Matthew Golden is. A lot of players look good in college. We cannot definitively say if Matthew Golden is
every
good or
time he's gotten
bad.
the ball, he's caught it. Other than that one that he got laid out on last week, which ended up being the one that he got hurt on.
He can catch the ball, but there's more than just like
there is. But he's also a rookie. But he hasn't shown you any reason when you've thrown him the ball. He hasn't shown you any reason to not continue to throw the ball to him.
True, but you have other players. Right now the guys have been hurt. Matthew Golden to me is part of the problem, not a solution, until he proves otherwise, because he has been statistically irrelevant this year.
Part of that is because Jordan Love overlooks him, and part of it is because Matt LaFleur doesn't use him.
Or he's not getting open in the right sequence. We don't know that part either.
We do know early in the season it was more so that Jordan Love just couldn't hit him when he was wide open, remember?
Yes.
I mean, those deep passes against the Commanders, the one up the sidelines, those big plays, the one that could have been a touchdown against.
Wait, I thought Jordan Love could do no wrong.
I'm not saying he can't.
I know what you mean, though.
I
know, yeah.
It's the exact point where it's like not having him, and then like Molly's saying, and then not having any other explosive player on this offense. Like, they're so hamstrung where, like, if anything goes wrong, like, they can't overcome it. Kind of like Molly was saying. Like, something goes wrong, everyone feels like they start to panic and starts to try and feel like you're trying to rush and you're getting too ahead of yourself. It's like like you said, Jim, he gets, like, off his rhythm. It feels very just unstable whenever something goes wrong for this offense.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot where I saw this, and this is a little bit what Molly was getting at before, but when everything's going right, the Packers are great.
Yep.
It's when things don't go right, they get off kilter. And I don't even want to, we don't even need to have an argument about Matthew Golden. My whole point with Matthew Golden is that good teams, competent teams, Super Bowl teams are not relying on a rookie to be the outlier, the guy that's going to show up and just dominate, especially a rookie who, I'm sorry, wasn't viewed as the number one. He wasn't viewed as a premier prospect. He wasn't viewed as the premier wide receiver prospect, and he's a little bit undersized. So now you're asking him to be even more of an aberration. Mm-hmm. And I think he can get there. But the asset out of a guy in year one is absolutely insane. And this goes back to why you need to have some vets move in there that can play and show up all the time. Christian Watson's always hurt. That sucks. Jaden Reed is undersized
today.
Right.
General soreness is what he said. It wasn't related to the ACL specifically, but it was just football soreness.
General knee soreness.
General knee soreness is pretty much.
Yeah. Well, I hope he's okay, but and that's not his fault. This is Goody. Build a damn team that has some veterans on it, so they can step up and be reliable.
He brought in a veteran for the offense, though, Aaron Banks.
Right.
That solves the problem, right?
But we. So, anyways, we all can agree Goody has a hand in this. Whether it's relying too much on young players to pop off immediately. Mm-hmm. And also his last two drafts, as far as offensive players, have not been successful yet. It's only 2 years in, so I'm not writing them off. But for the problem this year, Savion Williams, Marshawn Lloyd,
his offensive line construction has been horrible.
Benton and Morgan and Golden, nobody's done anything of significance. I'm not writing them off as players who won't be good in the future, but this year they ain't it. And then offensively, as free agent, he signed Banks, who stinks. And so that's part of the problem.
I know he's not on the offense.
Focus on offense. Yeah, focus. And then the offense is the problem right now. And then so the offensive line is trash. Jordan Love, like most quarterbacks, is not as good as they are when their offensive line is getting pressured. And then the running game isn't working because you beat the hell out of Josh Jacobs last year because the backup quarterback you drafted wasn't available, and now he's not available again this year. And it's, so you're still giving more carries to him than you probably want to in Josh Jacobs. And then you have a bunch of guys who maybe could end up being good in a few years, but are not there yet as far as premier receivers. And the only one you had was Tucker Kraft. And that's just bad luck. But better teams have more depth or more options around them. And if Jordan Love was elite, and this is my whole argument, Jordan Love's good. If he was elite, this would all matter less. If he was elite, I couldn't point to specific spots in tight games where Jordan Love's carelessness cost them the game. And so that, to me, is why all three are part of the problem. And I think they all have all equal shares of the pie. Fans are just focusing on Matt LaFleur because they don't want Jordan Love to be bad because that would stink. And Goody's impossible. You're just not going to get rid of. The GM's the last to go, most likely. I mean, the Giants fired Dable. Their GM's still there.
Yeah. But then you also look at the Miami Dolphins. They fired their GM. They keep their head coach, who we all thought was going to get fired, 5 weeks ago. And then guess what? They beat the Buffalo Bills.
So can I ask you guys, what do you think is more likely at this point? The Packers figure it out and still make the playoffs, still even win a playoff game, or somebody's getting fired at the end of the season?
I like that. Let's ask that as a side limited poll question. 844-770-3776. That's the Cardinals Talking text line. Less is more. What's the more likely scenario? The Packers get back on track and win a playoff game, or someone gets fired at the end of the year?
Well, how would you guys answer?
Fired.
Molly?
Is it just play in a playoff game or win a playoff game?
I would say just make the playoffs at this point. Because at this point, I think most Packers fans and I think most people are starting to realize this is a team that very well might miss the playoffs.
I think more likely to make the playoffs.
More likely to make the playoffs still?
Yeah. I think they still have plenty of time to change things around. I think there's a lot of parity in the NFC right now too, which is nice for the Packers. Like I think the only two teams that really stand out in my mind are the Rams and the Seahawks. So I think playoffs you still have a really good chance at making the playoffs.
I agree. 844-770-3776. Matt, Molly, tell us about Madison College.
Oh, I would love to tell you about Madison College. They've been around for over 100 years right here in our community, helping students build their futures. They've grown to 7 campuses all across South Central Wisconsin, including 3 right here in Madison. And if you're not in Madison, they've got campuses in Fort Atkinson, Portage, Reedsburg, and Watertown, plus tons of online and hybrid options so you can make school fit your schedule. Madison College has over 200 different programs to choose from, whether it's associate's degrees, technical diplomas, certificates, or apprenticeships. You can learn more at madisoncollege.edu. This is Jim, Matt, Molly.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
If you're going to describe the person you don't want to sit next to you on the plane, and I'll tell you how close you are to who this person was.
I would say like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's size, but more like...
If Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is sitting next to you or somebody that looks like that, you're going to be happy.
I would be happy, yeah.
You can be my flotation device.
Okay.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Woodworks Furniture and Design has document imaging technology from James Imaging Systems. Owner Kevin Hermanson. Why James?
Because they take care of all of our needs.
Document imaging technology, AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, digital transformation, and James Imaging Systems' unsurpassed local support and expertise from great people.
They make everything right. If we do have a problem, they're out to service it. They've done a great job for us.
Taking care of you and your business begins with your James sales representative, who is still there for you long after the sale, right, Kevin?
Yes, quarterly stops in and checks in on us. We set up a meeting to make sure everything is working for how we need it to work.
Bottom line with James Imaging Systems?
We're getting the best value for our dollar.
Not getting the best value for your business technology dollar? Switch to James Imaging Systems. Call 608-221-3457. 608-221-3457. James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
Hey, Matt Hamilton here to tell you about the delicious Odyssey Brands, a family-owned company crafting award-winning cheese right here in Wisconsin for over 4 generations. Made with locally sourced milk, Odyssey brings bold Greek-style flavors straight to your table. From savory, crumbly feta to rich and creamy Greek yogurt, every bite is a taste of tradition and quality. You can find Odyssey products at most major retailers nationwide and online. Odyssey, crafted in Wisconsin, loved everywhere, dairy done right.
Ben Brust here to tell you about why your next work van should be from Mercedes-Benz Sprinter at Zimbrick European. First off, we have versatility. The Sprinter vans offer 16 body types and thousands of ways to customize that space. Number 2, we have reliability. Sprinter's most powerful diesel engines last longer and require less maintenance, spend more time on the road and less time in those bays. Number 3, we have safety. Sprinter's safety technologies include curtain airbags all around, load adaptive electronic stability program, and crosswind and attention assist. Number 4, Van Care Mobile. Our maintenance team can come to you with routine service. Who wants to go in? Let them come to you. They work with multiple trucks on one visit. Use the Mercedes Me Connect. And last but not least, get your Zimbrick Sprinter at Zimbrick European at Rimrock Road and the Beltline, or go online at ZimbrickEuropean.com because your next Mercedes Sprinter van is waiting for you.
Liberty Station American Tavern and Smokehouse isn't just a barbecue restaurant. Open daily for lunch and dinner, Liberty Station serves American comfort food with regional touches using many locally sourced ingredients. The bar at Liberty Station offers vintage cocktails created in a classic style, local craft beers, plus a wide array of wine options. And be sure to check out their sprawling patio with an indoor and outdoor porch area. Liberty Station, conveniently located just off the Beltline on Rimrock Road.
Get ready to unleash the dragon at Hard Rock Casino Rockford. Introducing the region's very first $1 million Dragon League slot games. With jackpots soaring to $1 million, your chance to hit it big is here. Come experience the ultimate gaming adventure. Visit Hard Rock Casino Rockford today and play the $1 million Dragon League slot games. Your legendary win awaits. Hard Rock Casino Rockford. Let's hard rock. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER or text ILGAMB to 833-234.
We're on the Badgers.
This has the opportunity to be a program-shifting win.
Because we're on Wisconsin sports.
Finally, this team showed life.
This is 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Jason, quick question.
You are one of one.
3-time Wisconsin Sports Writer of the Year.
We are thrilled to have you.
Great to be with you. I'm thrilled to be here. Can we keep the yuck your yum line out of my segment?
Okay.
I hate doing your show.
Okay. Molly said it best. I said fart in the bathtub. She said gross.
What are we doing here?
Jason Wilde is on Jim, Matt, and Molly. Brought to you by Colette Vacations. Join Jason next year on a British adventure. Text travel to the ESPN Madison Carbless Talk and Text line for full details.
Jim, Matt, and Molly continues. I am live in Oklahoma City, Bricktown area. Molly Brown and Prime. We're back at the Everlight Solar Studio in Madison. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly. That was the theme music for Jason Wilde. Jason, how you doing this afternoon?
Wait, it's Thursday. What the hell am I doing on this show?
Yeah.
You tell us.
I barely know what day it is. Ryan told me you wanted to join us. So.
Jason, didn't you beg to be on Thursdays when you were here with us? Yeah.
Yes, that was the joke, Molly. Thanks for keeping up. Yeah, no, I'm thrilled to be with you guys. Thrilled to be on for an extra day this week. And if my schedule allows on other weeks, I'd like to keep doing it on Thursdays. I will say this, and I don't want to bring down the party atmosphere that this show always brings, but the most powerful thing I have ever experienced on a road trip during my career was obviously going to New York after 9/11. The Packers played the Giants, who they play this week. They were supposed to play the week of 9/11. The game got pushed to the end of the season, so a group of us went there. But another incredibly powerful experience was when the Badger basketball team played in Oklahoma City. A group of us went to the Murrah Building Memorial from the Oklahoma City bombing, and it is certainly sad and upsetting, but it's extremely well done. I don't know what you're doing there, but you got a lot of things going on, I'm sure, but it is. I could not get over how well done. That's a really hard thing to do, and they did an amazing job with it.
Well, I have some time tomorrow. Maybe I'll have to go take a look at that. I will say this, that I'm in the Bricktown area for my other part of my job here, but I went to the Oklahoma City Thunder game last night. These fans are fantastic. It gives me a lot of Milwaukee vibes. The Bricktown area has like a river running through it. Everyone here is super nice, and everything downtown is just all about Oklahoma City. You go to any, by hotel, they're selling Oklahoma City Thunder stuff in the gift shop. Everyone here is wearing the stuff. Everyone's all in on the Thunder, and it really is. It's really fun. It's like, it reminds me a little bit of like Wisconsin, where they're just behind their team. They got one team, and they're behind it. It is definitely something that I would say is really fun to be around. So it is a nice area. I'm weirdly getting compliments on the talk and text line, Jason. Yeah. To summarize it, I'm losing my mind that Packer fans just want to jump to blaming LaFleur/fire LaFleur because he had a couple bad games as a play caller. Is he perfect, coach? No. I don't think these are fireable offenses. I think it's insane to try to think about trying to fire him during the season, which some fans want. It just feels like they've all figured out that's the solution. When I think Goody's part of the problem, I think LaFleur's part of the problem, and I think Jordan Love's part of the problem. And all three of those things are not working right. And right now the Packers look a little bit dysfunctional slash, I think Evan Cohen from Unsportsmanlike has him as one of his hot mess franchises. They can still straighten it out this year, but right now they're a little bit of a mess. The players are hurt. The floor is having a hard time figuring out how to overcome those injuries, and Jordan Love looks off on some of his throws.
Yeah, I was just on before we had our assistant coach access. I was on with KBN, and Kyle Wallace asked me if I thought Matt LaFleur would get fired if they lost to the Giants. And look, I understand a lot of people are frustrated right now. I get it, and Kyle's obviously a fan, and my brain is wired differently. If that were to happen, first of all, I don't think they're going to lose to the Giants. I think this is a game where they're going to get some things figured out. I don't think the Giants' defense is very good. They have some really good pass rushers up front. They got the guys leading the league in sacks. But I think they're going to kind of get back on track with this game. But even if not, like the idea that this is a exclusively a Matt LaFleur problem, and after what he has accomplished. Now, again, we don't know how Ed Policy's brain works as the president. He spent 14 years as kind of the right-hand man to Mark Murphy, but he's in the big chair now. But I'll just be honest, if you were to fire your coach, well, you still have a winning record, by the way,
right,
after 3 straight losses, one of which is against the defending Super Bowl champs. You're one of those, what do they call them, trash franchise or garbage franchise? Like there's so many.
The Chicago Bears is what they call them. Yeah.
Well, I was going to say the Tennessee Titans, right? The Tennessee Titans, they don't know which end is up, right? And look, right. I'm not saying that Matt LaFleur is above criticism here. He deserves criticism. Absolutely, the quarterback has to avoid, foolish plays and mistakes. Absolutely, the offensive line needs to play better. And part of the problem on the offensive line is the players that were acquired by the general manager. So he owns some responsibility here. But again, I understand people are frustrated. I'm not oblivious to that. But the idea of firing Matt LaFleur, I would caution people, and obviously, Jim, and I'm not making fun of you here, but like what the Chicago Bears fan base has gone through in terms of its carousel of coaches throughout history. Yeah. I mean, I would hope that Packers fans would at least take a look at that as a cautionary tale of how if you get rid of someone who is a good coach, and I'm talking about Lovie Smith here, right?
Yes,
Lovie Smith
I've
got
used that
fired
comp a few times.
For a 10-6 season. He got fired for that. And then they hired Mark Blanken Trestman. And then they hired John Fox, who clearly had he'd been to a Super Bowl, but I don't know what to make of the John Fox era. They went like 14-34 or something ridiculous, right?
I think that was better. I think you gave them a better record than they were.
And then they hire Matt Nagy, right? And then they continue to hire Matts, and they hire Matt Eberflus, and that didn't go well. And now everyone's excited about Ben Johnson, and rightfully so. But it's almost like I was watching, somebody sent me a clip of the other Chicago sports talk station and them having fun with our post-game show and fans calling and being jealous that the Bears have Ben Johnson. Well, it took them so long of going through all these bad choices post-Ditka that don't forget that can happen to you. You get some hires wrong, and you lose some games, and suddenly it is a self-fulfilling prophecy of this is a bad job, right? And I also would say this, and then we can move off this, but like if you fire Matt LaFleur, like Ben Johnson's a great example of this. Ben Johnson had opportunities to take jobs last year as a head coach, and he chose not to keep his hat in the ring for those because he didn't like those destinations. Now, I'm not saying that the Packers are at a point where you wouldn't want to play for them. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that, there's only 32 of these jobs. You'd be a fool to be offered one and pass it up. But the last thing you want to be is a franchise that prospective candidates are looking, going, well, this new president guy, he fired LaFleur when they had a winning record. He had a winning record during his time as a coach. He'd missed the playoffs once. They're probably still going to make the playoffs this year. Like, I don't think you want to be doing that sort of thing. So, again, I just think people need to take a deep breath. They have every right to be frustrated with the last two games, but let's try and take a little longer view.
So I know you wanted to move off it, but I have another question on it. If the season ended...
But Molly's not going to let me. Yeah. Uh-huh.
If the season ended right now, who, between Brian Gutekunst and Matt LaFleur, is more likely to get their contract renewed by Ed Policy?
I don't think either one of them. I mean, look, there's three options here, right? I mean, I guess four.
Both.
The first option is you don't extend either of them. You go against what you said, and you have them both in a lame duck year. Even though Ed Policy told us at the end of the offseason program when he sat down with us in the alumni suite, he doesn't want guys on lame duck contracts. Okay, so that's option one. Option two, which I think is most likely, if the season ended today, they made the playoffs as a 7th seed, they get beat in the first round for the second straight year. I think they probably extend them each by 1 year, right? They add a year onto their contract, so they're not in a lame duck year, and they have kind of the golden parachute that if things go to hell next year and Ed Policy decides to fire one or both of them, they've got a nice chunk of change from the year that they won't be working. So that's option two. Option three would be if they make the playoffs, lose in the first round, you fire one or both of them, which I would caution against. And then the fourth option is, hey, we feel like we're going in the right direction. We lost Tucker Kraft. We lost Elton Jenkins. We made this big investment in Micah Parsons to acquire him. We didn't make that to just win it this year. We believe we have the right people in place, and I'm going to extend these guys' contracts by 4 years each, and they're going to be under contract for the next 5 years, and they're our guys. Now, I don't think that's what's going to happen either. I think it's more likely the half measure of 1 year extensions for each of them, so they're not in lame duck years. But again, let's see how it plays out. Like let's say they win, they still don't win the division. They win their first playoff game on the road. They put up the same kind of fight against whoever they would face in the divisional round as they did with the 49ers a couple of years ago. You feel really good about their direction. You have Micah Parsons. They play better football down the stretch than they have the last two games. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that they say, look, we were unlucky with Kraft's injury. We think we're headed in the right direction. There's certainly things we need to be better at, but I believe in these guys. I've been around them for a long time before I took over as president. I believe they're the right guys. I'm going to extend their contracts. I don't know how Packers fans would react to that after a playoff loss, but I don't think that would be a bad thing at all.
Last thing I have for you here, Jason, is they're lauding Hafley, and everyone loves Hafley. The defense is doing great, and if you want to have a defensive-minded head coach as your coach when you got a quarterback like Jordan Love, have at it. That doesn't work out very often. But more importantly, the defense is loaded with more proven stars and older players, I dare say vets near 30 years old, and maybe that's why they're so good. And maybe the offense needs to not rely on Matthew Golden hitting immediately as a rookie, or Marshawn Lloyd, who hasn't played in 2 years, being an immediate backup. Like, it does feel like this team, back to the Goody part of it, relies too much on youth, or relies too much on Goody assuming that Aaron Banks he's smarter than everyone else, and Aaron Banks, who definitely was a question mark signing, goes to the Packers. So Goody's part of this, I really feel like needs to be focused on, especially on offense, because it's hard to run a offense when you don't have the right mix of vets and proven players, and you're relying on rookies to show up and be your star players.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said, but again, he has his philosophy, and I don't see him changing it. Like, he certainly believes that the youth approach is the right one, and you and I disagree with him, right? I mean, I'm not saying, and I think this is what we talked about earlier in the week. It's hard to keep my appearances straight sometimes because I'm getting old, and I think I called Luke Getzey Luke Musgrave today on our show. So I need to start taking more of my my brain vitamins. Maybe I can get an endorsement with the thing that I see infomercials for all the time. But my point is that I think you don't have to have 30-year-olds. But you could have 5 or 6 of them. I think that's what we talked about, and I agree with you wholeheartedly. Elton Jenkins is going to be 30 the day after Christmas. He's now suffered a season-ending injury. I don't think he's going to be back next year. I just don't. And so, you can't always you don't always hit home runs on draft picks. No one is infallible, and you don't always hit home runs or grand slams like you did last year with Jacobs and McKinney in free agency. I mean, Aaron Banks has not been good enough for what they paid for him. Mm-hmm. And that's part of their problem is on the offensive line. So, until they get things headed in the right direction there, I still think there's plenty of football season left. 5 of the 8 games are against division teams. They haven't played the Vikings yet. They haven't played the Bears yet. I just think there's enough time for them to right the ship. But there's no doubt that part of their issue is they have a lot of guys that are still young, even though they're experienced, and they're trying to figure out how to handle adversity. And they've been kind of up and down about it so far.
Jason, we really appreciate your time. Thanks so much for hopping on with us for an extra day.
All right, guys. Take care. Be good.
All right, that's Jason Wilde, and we're going to give away a case of High Life. What number are we doing here, prime time?
So Matt LaFleur is in his 7th season as the Green Bay Packers head coach. Let's go caller number 7.
Caller number 7, 844-770-3776. Caller number 7, 844-770-3776. You get a case of High Life. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube. Rah. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin present your Badger Minute. Here's Pablo Iglesias.
This Badger Minute brought to you by Starion Bank with 3 Madison area locations in Middleton, Sun Prairie, and Monona. Starion Bank is here investing in your community. Start your experience at starionbank.com. Member FDIC. A National Player of the Year, an Olympic gold medalist, and now Wisconsin women's hockey's first player inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame. Brianna Decker reflecting on an illustrious career. Her words at the induction ceremony podium on the Wisconsin Badger Days. Audio courtesy TSN.
We weren't just building a team, we were building a family, and we pushed each other every single day. And it wasn't just the wins or the titles that made it special. It was the accountability and the trust that we had and the love that we had for one another.
Get a whole house of new Pella windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% financing for up to 6 years.
Wow. Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Visit PellaWI.com today.
The High Life Dive Bar giveaway is brought to you by Miller High Life. Celebrate local dives with the champagne of beers. Miller High Life.
All day, every day. The Carbless Talk and Text line is open for you. 844-770-3776. The Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more.
Join the Madison Money Guy, Christian Finfrock, for Retirement Income Strategies, Saturday and Sunday mornings at 7. Get the information you need as you plan for retirement. That's Retirement Income Strategies, Saturday and Sunday mornings at 7. Investment advisory services offer the Retirement Income Strategies, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
At J&K Security Solutions, protecting your home or business is more than just the priority. It's what we do. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. Since 1987, J&K Security Solutions has been committed to providing Madison and Southern Wisconsin with dependable security solutions. Whether it's security, fire, or the latest automation solutions, go to jksecurity.com to see how J&K can help keep your home or business secure. Get protected now at jksecurity.com.
this is Derek Engler. You're listening to a Good Karma Brands radio station, 100.5 ESPN WTLX Monona, Madison.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio, this is your Metro Kia of Madison Sports Center.
Good afternoon, Madison. I'm Ryan Wollersheim, and this is your Sports Center Update, brought to you by Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania. All 7 state championship football games can be found exclusively on the ESPN Wisconsin app and ESPN Madison's YouTube channel on November 20th and 21st. The Green Bay Packers continue their preparations to face the New York Giants this Sunday, coming off back-to-back home losses in which the offense put up 20 combined points. Packers and head coach Matt LaFleur need a win in the worst possible way. Well, they got some good news today for their injury-riddled offense. Rookie receiver Matthew Golden returned to practice after missing Monday's loss with a shoulder injury. Meanwhile, wide receiver Christian Watson was limited with what he called some general knee soreness unrelated to his previous ACL that made him miss the first 8 games of this season. We talked about the Green Bay Packers and the many questions swirling around Matt LaFleur's play calling and whether or not he'll get an extension at the end of the season. Find the conversation with Jason Wilde that we had just minutes ago right here on Jim, Matt, and Molly. Listen back to Jason's full appearance on the ESPN Wisconsin app or just scroll back a few minutes on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Then coming up later tonight, the Barry Alvarez show returns to the airwaves from 6 to 7. It's Don's first time speaking since AD Chris McIntosh confirmed exactly 1 week ago that Luke Fickell will return in 2026.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's going to swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow.
People like me.
I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other.
He's a consistently inconsistent quarterback. Does that answer your question?
Also, consistently inconsistent. That's mine.
No, it's not.
Oh my
Do
God.
not.
She's
Do
still
not.
for me now.
Okay, this is what it feels like to be gaslit because I'm being
You're
gaslit.
not
I don't know if
being
it's gaslighted or gaslit, but I am being both.
Hey!
I'm just saying.
No reason to be so mean.
No,
I'm just saying I had to take
you
first.
you gaslighters don't even.
I'm just saying I had to take
Broadcasting
first,
live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison, alongside Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
It is hour number 2 of Jim, Matt, Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. The mountains are blue. You know what to do.
And that's Crush a Coors Light. Molly,
why are you guys laughing at me?
Are you going to tell him, or should I?
Every time that you've done, it is from OKC, it just like cuts out because you must go like too loud. So it like your headphones are just like, nope, it is not.
So what happens then?
It just cuts out. There's nothing.
It just goes,
It's just quiet. You just see your face and you're making.
You just saw my don't sneeze on camera face.
Exactly.
There,
We saw it.
I just did that a second ago. I was like, I gotta sneeze, but
What does that look
can't
like?
Get to the mute.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there it is. That's lovely. Did anyone ever tell you you're beautiful today, Molly? Goodness gracious.
No, I haven't even seen my husband.
Yeah. Well, when he sees that sneeze face, he won't be able to resist to tell you how gorgeous you look there. Match my sneeze face. Mine is more of like I try to go to one side, not quite of like I try to like
show us.
So it's kind of.
What? Well, Ryan moved the screen on me, so basically just pulling back the curtain a little bit.
Yeah.
Here. I get like the.
Why do you always do the visual with pulling back the curtain? You can see that on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. Get into the show 844-770-3776. Like, surprise! Pull back the curtain.
So pulling back the curtain here, Ryan has whatever he does back there. I don't know what he does in his little hut back there. But his
wow.
What are you going to call? Oh, I'm sorry, your hot box? You
It's
want
a
it to be called
room.
that?
It's just a room.
Okay, back in your dungeon back there, if we want to keep on brand with you. His screen like mirrors into here, into the studio.
Yep.
So then as you were making your face and I was like giggling, he was like, no, I don't care about what Jim's face looks like. So then he changed it on his side, so then I actually didn't even get to see your sneeze face.
Well, I mean, okay, look, if we're being fully honest, and now we're really getting behind the curtain here, it's because I wanted to pull up another version of Jim's sneeze face. We have been talking about Jim. Follow him on Instagram, JRESPN Wisconsin, or JRESPN Wisconsin.
JRESPN Wisconsin.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be rough. But if you did follow him on Badgers game day as they took down number 23 Washington this past Saturday, you saw some incredible content, which, by the way, I'm going to go ahead and throw up my favorite one on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream right now. This, Jim, what would you call this exactly?
Sick edit, bro.
I literally, it's like, do you want to use this edit?
And
Sure.
there's the sneeze face. There it is.
Is it really that easy? Like, all you have to do is just click like yes? Like, or like.
I don't know which one I was in, but yeah, I don't know. It could have been from TikTok. I don't know.
So from the caption that you put on the video, Jim, it said that this was the Badgers game day experience, and this was at the time when they had scored 3 points at whatever point in the second half,
and no
zero
passing yards.
Yeah, well, was that still when 0 passing yards were on the board?
Yeah, that's why the picture's in the middle.
Oh, so Sean West hadn't put up his game-long 24-yard completion yet, or team-long, I should say. So at that point, you were like, this is the Badgers game day experience. And if you are watching on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream, you'll see Jim's facial impersonations or experiences of what the Badgers game day experience is. And that would be essentially ending on what is that sneeze face, I'd imagine. Like just a very
no, that's my disgruntled face. You know, I don't know if you guys
constipated?
I don't know if you guys know this. I don't think I hide my emotions well.
No.
I think you can see pretty clearly, even if I'm not verbalizing them, you can see in my face how I think about things.
People like me.
Yeah. People do like me. They like my facial expressions.
See what he did just there? Well, he bit his lip.
Did he?
He wanted to say something.
I didn't notice that.
He wanted to say something.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Something he was going to say.
The two of you have had me biting my lip for the last 2 days. So, yeah. This whole show has been, I got to watch what I say. Lunatics back there.
Don't even. You have to watch what you say. No, let's not. Let's not.
Yeah.
Let's not.
You guys are just bad influences. All right, 844-770-3776. When I get back to, that's the Carbon Stock text line, list is more. When I get back to Madison, I'm looking forward to working out at Carbon World Health. I've taken my workout on the road. As soon as the show's done, I'm going to go hit the gym here because, you know, I'm a badass like that, but I'm missing the gym back at Carbon. What I can do is open up the Carbon app and then see what the workout is, and I can do it here in Oklahoma City at the hotel, at the workout facility here. And then as I told Molly, they're not going to be happy with me at Carbon World Health, but I think I'm just going to get myself a whole ass pizza and eat what I want of it. Like maybe I'll finish it, maybe I won't, but I'm going to do a big workout and then eat a pizza. It's going to be fantastic.
That sounds
right?
So nice.
Because I do want to, I know we got to get to, don't quote me, but 844-770-3776. That's Carbon Stock text line. List is more. Just chime in on like your go-to, like when you're in a hotel, what's the one thing you have to do? And eat pizza in bed is one of them.
That is literally it. Like whether we're, I guess I haven't gone to a hotel. I don't think I've ever stayed at a hotel by myself, now that I think about it.
What?
I don't think I ever have.
It's one of the most glorious experiences you'll have in your life.
I really don't think I ever have. I don't know if I've ever had a reason to stay at a hotel by myself. So I guess if I'm there with my husband, always order a pizza. Honestly, I feel like sometimes, especially when you're like on vacation, because, you know, you eat way too much on vacation, right? Like if we go out to like eat or something and then say we had like dinner at 6 o'clock or something, by 10 o'clock, you're like, well, I don't have a bedtime because it's vacation. And also now I'm starving again because it's 10 o'clock at night or whatever. So then you're like, well, let's just order pizza. So I've definitely done that. And then obviously when you have the kids and stuff, it's just easy to eat pizza in your room or like take it to the pool or whatever you end up doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan, what do you eat? Tacos? No, you eat like salmon or something.
Salmon,
yeah. Pork butt.
Pork butt wherever I get. The pork.
He's raw dogging pork butt in a hotel.
Let me tell you guys, the pork butt in Champaign, Illinois. Amazing. Anyways, not actually. I've never eaten pork butt outside of
pork
the
butt
comfort of my own
Champagne
home.
sounds like a indie band album.
Yeah, it sounds horrible. It sounds really bad. I would say the one thing I always have to do in any hotel I stay at is I'm getting the complimentary breakfast, whether it's good or bad, and I will just eat too many of the scrambled eggs, even if they're just terrible, starchy, disgusting.
I hate this. I will not touch.
I don't know what it is.
They're so gross because they're just like they look like they came off like molds. Like
that's the thing.
So
they're
gross.
always wet.
Yes.
Why are your eggs always wet?
So because they were made in the microwave. That's why.
Yes, they're either wet or they are like bone, like burlap sack dry. Like there is absolutely no moisture. There's no in between. It's incredible, but there's something about just like having a free complimentary breakfast. I've never in my life been able to pass it up.
I had to pass the slimy eggs this morning. I could not dive into.
You
the
did
slimy
send us
eggs
your
and I ate
photo of the breakfast you were describing earlier today. Like the breakfast potatoes at that hotel you're staying at. Also, one of the number one things
No, that wasn't the hotel breakfast. That was that place, the restaurant. Right?
The one that Jim sent us earlier today.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a restaurant.
That
okay.
big
You think
plate
that
of
was
food?
that plate? Good. I've stayed at the fanciest hotel in the world.
It looked nice.
It's a nice hotel.
All right,
but I
fair.
will tell you, like I'm going to say this again. That was legitimately, or to borrow from Molly, literally one of the top 3 things I've eaten this year was the banana. I don't even know if I've ever had Bananas Foster's in my life. I was just like, you know what? I'm ordering it. And it was outstanding. Just eating Bananas Foster's, 74 degrees, sitting out, Banana Foster's French toast, sitting out and watching they have little boats go by too. They're like little taxi boat things go by all over Riverway. Yeah, it was like the best. So
that sounds so nice.
I might be moving to Oklahoma City. So we'll have to figure that out later. All right. But regardless, travel or not, Carbon World Health can help you with your health. And I can use their app. And then obviously there's semaglutide and cryotherapy and red light therapy that I will definitely enjoy. And maybe I'm getting sick, so I might have to try out the IV over there as well. But let's get to Don't Quote Me.
We're not saying it's gonna happen,
Let it ride.
but if it does, then we want credit.
Say that again, because that is an amazing take.
I told you all.
If not, well,
Don't quote me, boy, because I ain't said.
Yeah, guys, and while we aren't quite coming up on the football games this weekend for the Wisconsin sports teams, we are together for the last time on the show with Jim being in OKC. He will not be with us tomorrow as he's traveling back from OKC. Therefore, we want to get out our predictions for the games this weekend while we're all still here. So these games being the Wisconsin Badgers football game against number 2 Indiana on Saturday.
Number
2. By the way, the idea of the Badgers playing number 2 Indiana and it's not basketball, it is football, is like the funniest thing of say that to a person 3 years ago and they would think you're insane. I know we've been saying that for a while now about Indiana, but it is truly bonkers that this is the case. Anywho, we're going to be doing predictions for that game as well as the Packers game against the Giants on Sunday. So, Jim, why don't you get us started off? You got Packers and Badgers, just one or the other. What are you doing today?
What's the spread for the Badger game?
Last I saw, it was 20.5 points. The Badgers are underdogs.
Wait, do you say 20 or 28?
28 and a half.
That's what I thought, yeah.
28.5 is last I saw.
So I'm going to go with the Badgers are going to cover with less than 100 yards passing. I think it's just going to be they're going to bleed out the clock. And I think the Badgers defense is legitimately at least good.
Didn't you think he was going to put
Kurt
Signighty was going to put 80-some points on the Badgers?
Yeah, but the Badgers defense, that was when they had the turnover machine in there. I think with Carter Smith using him as a running back / the other back, I think they're just going to bleed out the clock. And I think they're just going to eat up too much time. So, and also 28.5 is not, that's not a crazy thing to say the Badgers cover that. And then a Packer one, man. I want to say that Jameis Winston will have a better statistical line. So this is a little abstract than Jordan Love.
Good God, I hope not.
So you're thinking how are we judging statistical line though? We
turnovers,
need,
that's what I mean,
touchdowns, yards?
Just he's better in all 3 categories?
Well, that's the thing. It's a little bit subjective. I mean, if you throw, let's say he.
All right, can we just go based off QBR then? That's the best way to synthesize all the stats and put them together.
I hate QB's.
I know, but otherwise it's hard to really unless you're.
All right, he's going to throw for. He's going to throw for more. He'll throw for more yards than Jordan Love.
Okay.
But the Packers are going to win. And I'll put the Packers winning on it. I can put that on it too.
Okay. Well, they are 7.5 point favorites. They better damn win this game. Guys.
Them being favorites does not matter this season whatsoever.
Okay, fair.
They've been favorites in probably every single game so far.
Every game, but the closing line against the Eagles, they ended up being underdogs right now.
You guys wouldn't bet them covering, would you?
No.
Not right now.
No.
I would bet them winning.
And I forgot to ask this pre-show. Who's coaching the Giants?
It is Mike Kafka, who was their offensive coordinator.
Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know that name. So
what
question I have?
Mike? What was that?
Because I didn't know that name, and I wasn't going to pretend like I knew the name. So I was just like, oh, yeah,
Mike.
Yeah, exactly.
Mike. Guess what day it is?
I thought it was a movie reference or something.
Wait, hold on. We were
talking about Hump Day earlier.
We were just talking about Hump Day earlier. That's crazy that you just did that. That's crazy.
We're all on the same brainwave when it comes to Hump Day.
That's wild.
All right.
Oh, my God.
Anywho.
It's crazy.
Molly, you know what else is crazy?
Yeah.
Your Don't Quote Me predictions for the weekend. What do you got?
My first one for the Badgers-Indiana game, Wisconsin scores first, and they get a touchdown. That's pretty bold, in my opinion.
Last time they did that was against Michigan, I believe. They marched right down the field and scored.
They didn't score first against Oregon. No, because that was the game that they finally got a touchdown. Okay.
Yeah.
And then my next one, it really goes against everything that I disagreed with that Jim was saying, but I said the Packers score a season high of points, which I don't love because they scored 40 points against the Dallas Cowboys, and I don't think they're actually going to put up that many points, but it's bold, so I'm taking it. And also, I don't even know who they have on offense now that I speak that one out loud, so it kind of doesn't really even make sense. But we're going with it.
Okay.
Don't quote me.
Don't quote her. But she might want to quote Matt Hamilton because I believe you guys actually have the exact same don't quote me prediction for this one.
Which one?
He texted me earlier today saying that the Packers are going to put up a 40-burger.
Okay, but I said
41
or more.
So you're saying 41 or more?
Well, yeah.
You guys are aware that the
season
Giants'
high.
defense is good, right?
Yeah.
No, I am
am
aware that the Packers' offense stinks right now. Matt LaFleur and his play calling stinks. I'm aware that
I'm not
the
talking about
Giants'
that. Like, the
defense
Giants'
is
defense
good.
is legitimately
I am
good.
aware of all of these things. That was my prediction, and I didn't think that Matt was gonna have the same one as me. But I can change it if you want. I just got to think about it.
Well, because yours is different. Yours is actually bolder than his, and he didn't even have a Badgers prediction. So I mean, if Matt Hamilton and if Team Schuster weren't 5-0 right now in the qualifying trials for the Olympics, I would say that I would text him right now and say you have to come with a bolder take. But I think we'll let him pass for this one. Go
Okay.
Team Schuster, by the way. Got a big win earlier today. Yeah,
Been watching them.
they're killing it.
They are.
Anyways,
That's fantastic.
I will give my don't quote me predictions for this weekend as well. Speaking of it, Jim, you said the Giants defense is good, and I agree.
Yep.
Though I know Jameis Winston likely going to play. Jackson Start still in concussion protocol. The odds of him playing are slim to none, really. But if he's playing out there, we know Jameis likes to just wing that thing around. And the Packers defense hasn't had a lot of turnovers, but when you give them the opportunities, they should be able to do it. I'm predicting, because the Giants defense is also good, and I think Jordan Love needs to start to rip the ball, let it fly a little bit too. I'm predicting 4 total interceptions in this game. We got 2 quarterbacks who are prone to making mistakes.
It's good.
I think there's going to be a bit of chaos.
I like that.
Though I do think the Packers still win, not comfortably, but they win. It'll feel like a sure win by the end. It won't feel like a fluke win at the very least. And then for the Badgers, you know, Jim, I actually kind of wanted to take yours. I wanted to steal your prediction or your take from earlier in the season that Indiana's going to put up 83 points in the Badgers.
Okay, alrighty.
So many points.
I think it's a lot of points, but gosh darn it, I've seen Indiana do this to better teams. I saw them do it to Illinois earlier this season, and I love Mason Posa. I love Cooper Catalano. 30 combined tackles in that win against Washington. They're not playing the defensive backfield, and they're not corners, and I don't think ours are going to be able to stop Fernando Mendoza in that passing game. I think it's going to be rough on the back end for the Badgers.
So you going to win the Heisman?
Fernando Mendoza?
Yeah.
He's definitely one of the top 3 candidates right now, but I mean...
I'll tell you, if he puts up 83 on the Badgers, he's going to put himself in good position.
And that's the other thing. Like, you talk about Indiana, like, they're now building resumes for the college football playoff to be a top 4 seed and for Mendoza's Heisman case.
Yep, for sure.
So they're going to have, beyond just sticking it to the Badgers for once scoring 83 points on them, like, Cignetti's going to want to pad these stats. So I have a feeling he's going to put belt to butt against the Badgers in this one. All right, guys, but before we wrap up here, the other thing we do have to do is we have to make our Cover 5 lock predictions of the week. Matt Hamilton did send me his as well. He has the Detroit Lions covering 2.5 points as underdogs.
I do too.
Oh, everyone. All right, the entire show had that as the
I'll
Cover
pick
5 lock.
I'll pick a different one.
All right, but yes.
There's a lot of good games this weekend.
There are. Honestly, I didn't realize it until looking at this earlier today, but yes.
All right, I'll pick mine.
Okay, Molly, go ahead.
I'm going to go Rams minus 3.5 over Seattle, and that is hoping that Devontae Adams plays.
And
That's going to be a good game.
They're 3.5 point underdogs as well.
No, the Rams are favored. By 3.5.
I'm looking at this wrong. Okay, so remember last week when you were looking at the Cover 5 app and you saw the colors and you just like flipped it in your mind?
Yep.
I did the exact same thing with the Rams blue and the Seahawks blue just now.
Gotcha.
Made it tough. All right, well, Jim, do you have a Cover 5 lock?
Well, I didn't. I wanted to say I wasn't going to do a Bears game because I don't want to do one. But we want to keep it to the north.
It's the perfect one to pick for this weekend.
I know. So
I was leaving that one for you.
I think the Bears can win, but I actually do think Minnesota, they're 2.5 point. At least I don't know, what are they on Cover 5?
They're 3.5 point favorites.
Minnesota is? Oh, I guess it's in Minneapolis, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't feel like that should matter, though, to be honest.
I feel like
I don't know.
I feel like the Bears are going to cover that. I feel like all their games are within like a point. So.
Okay.
Now, for Cover 5 purposes, it's not the best thing to take because but we're kind of hemmed in because obviously the more you get in between.
Right. Yeah.
But I do think the Bears will lose by. I mean, the thing ESPN Bet has it -2.5. So to me, that's easy to pick that the Bears cover.
Yeah, I feel like they should cover, honestly. The Bears are hot, but the Vikings are just week to week. They are so hit or miss.
Yep.
They're either awesome or they're bad.
Honestly, the Bears are just so injured. T.J. Edwards is probably out again, and they're starting to see if Jaquan Brisker will probably be out. So, those are the things that it's just hard to figure out with the Bears, what they are, because they're very hurt.
Certainly. Okay, and then, guys, for my Cover 5 lock, I will go to the game that I think both teams need to bounce back. The Buffalo Bills facing the Tampa Bay Bucks. The Bills are 5.5 point favorites in this one. I gotta take Tampa. I feel like they're kind of in the same situation. Both teams are sputtering right now. Both teams badly need to win. Buffalo losing to Miami last week was crazy. Like, we thought a lot of the Packers' losses were bad so far, but that game is just as bad, in my opinion. And then, guys, we got to finish up with a show lock. So we have to pick one game where we're all going together saying one team will cover against the spread. Guys, are there any other games that look interesting enough?
I think Miami.
I looked at
sorry.
So Miami's one that I saw.
Yep.
I'm good with that one. The other one, I think it's just even about the Chiefs. I know they're on the road, but I think Denver's frauds. So I think the Chiefs.
What makes you say that? All their fourth quarter wins by
right.
No points? Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Those are two games that I picked for my own Cover 5, so I'm good with either of those.
And Kansas City's been getting kind of bit. This year they've been losing all these tight games, and I think they're gonna. They're actually playing pretty good football, so I think they're going to beat Denver.
I would love to know the stat or the record for the biggest difference between points scored in quarters 1 through 3 versus quarter 4 for a team, because the Broncos are probably top 5 all time.
Yeah.
To be honest, the team I follow, the Bears are right there right now.
That's
this year.
true.
Yep, very true.
Because Caleb Williams has 4 fourth quarter comebacks this year.
4. Wow. So that's the Giants game. What are the other ones?
Washington. I think New Orleans was technically, or maybe not New Orleans. Did they fall behind there? Cincinnati. For sure.
Oh, yeah.
And then the Giants.
Game. I forgot about that.
A game where 100 points were scored? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So which game are we picking?
Throw. You can pick.
Ryan picks.
I will say Kansas City covers.
All right.
Yeah, 3.5 point favorites. Molly, tell us how you can join the Jim, Matt, and Molly Cover 5 League.
Yes, you can join our Cover 5 contest today for your chance to win a Jim, Matt, and Molly prize pack. All you need to do is download the free Cover 5 app, go to Join Leagues, and enter code JMM25. That's JMM25 on the Cover 5 app for your chance to win a Jim, Matt, and Molly prize pack. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
This is Martin Selsaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
Hey, Matt Hamilton here to tell you about Odyssey Greek Yogurt. When I'm gearing up for the curling trials, I've got to start my day with something that keeps me going. My go-to? A quick smoothie with strawberries, pineapple, a little protein powder, honey, chia seeds, and of course, the delicious Odyssey Greek Yogurt. It's smooth, it's creamy, and it's packed with protein. Just what I need to fuel up before hitting the ice. So whether you're training hard or just need a tasty boost to start your day, get your Greek on with Odyssey Yogurt.
Step into nostalgia with the Miller High Life Dive Bars of the Month. Listen to Jim, Matt, and Molly every Thursday to find out where you can enjoy the best High Life specials in Madison. Plus, to celebrate our love for dive bars, we'll be giving away a case of Miller High Life to one lucky fan every Thursday. Live the high life with Jim, Matt, and Molly and enjoy the champagne of beer in its natural environment. Like the Nitty Gritty, Connie's Home Plate, Hooterville Inn, and Vin's Missouri Tavern.
Texting enrolled enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text AREA to 42424 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text AREA to 42424. That's AREA to 42424.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
What's new at Zimbrick Chevrolet? A lot. A free car wash with every service, plus a brand new detail facility to keep your ride looking fresh all year long. Relax with coffee and snacks while you wait, and if you can't, grab one of their numerous service loaners, take the shuttle, or even get a lift on them. Plus, Zimbrick Chevrolet has the largest new Chevrolet inventory in southern Wisconsin, and you'll never overpay at Zimbrick Chevrolet. Zimbrick Chevrolet in Sun Prairie, the name you can trust.
Striving for excellence is exactly what we do.
Our suite of master craftsmen ensure every roof we install will last.
We believe in giving you exceptional results.
And the satisfaction and durability you want with your suite of metal roof.
I'm Mike.
And Mary Suita. Enjoy the long-lasting architectural strength and beauty of a Suita metal roof.
SWITA metalroofing.com.
Suita Metal Roofing, the last roof you'll ever need.
This season, the Bucks are going for it all.
A game winner for the Greek Freak.
Go inside the team's pursuit of a championship on Locked In, the new season of the Behind the Bucks podcast, narrated by Bucks legend Marcus Johnson. Hear from the team stars on why they think they can make history. It's all on Behind the Bucks on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the new ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
Every team needs captains and playmakers, and Madison and Dane County Pizza Hut locations are looking for both. They're hiring managers to lead the crew and drivers to deliver big wins and pizzas. Find part-time or full-time roles with flexible hours, plus full benefits for those who work 30 or more hours per week. Whether it's running the huddle or making plays on the road, there's a spot at Pizza Hut for you. Apply today at jobs.pizzahut.com. That's jobs.pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Hey, it's Evan Cohen. Coming up Friday, the New England Patriots are 8-2 and sit atop the AFC East. So would a loss against the Jets ruin all the good they've done this year? It's Unsportsmanlike, 6 a.m. Eastern, right here on ESPN Radio, ESPN2, and ESPNU.
Jim, Matt, and Molly continues. I'm live in Oklahoma City. Molly Brown and Primetime Morsheimer are back at the Everlight Solar Studio in Madison.
You moved locations. I was surprised.
Did. I was wondering if how quickly you guys would notice. Ryan didn't notice.
Notice right away.
Thanks, Ryan. Thanks. Well, at least Molly knows.
So nice. Actually, it's pretty. Stuff. Give me a break.
It's a brick. It's the picture of the Bricktown Bridge behind me. So. It's a nice little spot here. I went into the living room to do the show because the bedroom AC won't turn off, and I'm gonna freeze to that. And it's literally right next to me. My right leg is just frosted.
Are you wearing shorts or what are you? Not to be weird, but what are you wearing?
Yeah, that's the weirdest question we've asked all week.
Oh,
okay, sit down.
I got
okay,
pants.
this is interesting.
Well, okay. I think your pants. Are you wearing your thin pants or like what are we wearing?
Whoa, I'm sorry. Yeah,
you said thin pants and thin shirt today. That is what you wore to breakfast at the hotel.
That sounded really no. I wore a different pair of thin blue pants. Wow. Apparently, my style is thin blue pants for down in Oklahoma City because it's kind of warm here. But I also have to figure out. I'm not gonna bring a jacket, so because I don't want to wear don't have to deal with the jacket. So I have to also land in Chicago and then Madison. So trying to find that balance of clothing I can wear in both Oklahoma City and Madison, because all my clothes came in a backpack. So that's all I got for today. All right. So I am warm now. Maybe
Were you not allowed to bring a carry-on, or like what? Why didn't you bring a carry-on?
I didn't want two things. I got an Uber and the whole thing. I just wanted one.
But a carry-on is like this big.
I know, but then I have two things that I have to carry around.
Okay.
Everything fit.
Yeah, that is fair because you lost literally everything that you had yesterday, and all you had was a backpack. So it's actually fair.
Yeah. And now I don't have two giant water bottles in my bag, so now I have a ton of space to be used the rest of the way.
Okay, good. Did you get your kids gifts?
All right.
I feel like you have to.
Not yet.
Oh.
I will. I think this year they have so much stuff. I might just get them stickers. I don't know.
Kids love stickers.
Because I'm not going to buy clothes for my 12. Yeah, I'm not going to buy clothes for my 12-year-old. Maybe I'll get something for my 8-year-old for Nola. But she's easier. She likes whatever I get her. 12-year-old's just pain. All right, let's get to Molly's game.
Hi. I am looking for Molly. I've been searching everywhere and I can't seem to find Molly.
This is Molly's Game, hosted by America's favorite bookie, Molly Brown.
All right, guys. So, I'll give you guys all just a little refresher of what we're playing for. So we're doing best of 3. Well, I guess worst of 3. Whoever does the worst in these 3 weeks of Molly's game. Yeah, you should be nervous, Jim. Has to do our little bet.
I got to pay attention. I'm locked in now.
Had to do our little bet that we have going for the Illinois-Wisconsin game next weekend. So, to remind everybody, we will all be going to the game together, but we each have our own punishment. So, Jim, yours is to watch the marching band, which isn't even freaking bad. Like, I wish I had yours. Matt's is to go sit somewhere in the stadium by himself for the entire game. Mine is that I have to take selfies with random people, which, God, I hope I don't have to do that. And Ryan has
I almost swore.
Ryan will have to go take I don't know if it's a blind date, a friend date, I don't know, somebody to the Wisconsin-Illinois game and sit with them for the duration of the game.
Yeah, I thought it was a blind date. I don't know how we're getting them a blind date.
I don't know either. Also, I don't know what to do about the ticket situation. I don't know if we got to buy 5 tickets, because we have to, I guess we're going to know the answers of who lost by Monday, because all of these games happen over the weekend and this is the 3rd and final week. So we're going to need to know how many tickets that we got to buy. You know what I mean?
Know exactly what you mean.
Also, I'm annoyed that I have to spend money on this program because I do not want to invest a dime into this program.
Do you have tickets available?
I don't know. We'll see.
I will ask.
We'll see what we're allowed to have.
One thing when it comes to the rules of this and how we're calculating everything, are we just accumulating who does the worst?
Yeah, so I'm literally just doing tallies. So if you get a pick right, mark it as a tally for that week. So heading into, the total for the last 2 weeks, heading into this week, Ryan and me have 3 points. Matt has 5. And Jim has 1.
Yes, let's go. Let's go.
So you know what? I didn't even do the math. I don't know if that means, no, that doesn't mean that Jim automatically loses. So yeah. No, here we go.
He could have you need a big week, Jim. You need a big week.
Big week, Jim. So I did ask Matt for his picks for this. Do you guys want his picks before or after, or when should I
got to pick the opposite.
No, come on.
Okay, no.
Well, no, because you're just, Jim, you're really competing to try and catch Molly and I. You can't even catch Matt. The best you could do is tie with him.
Well, he could. He could tie with Matt, yeah.
Yeah, you could tie with him. But, I want to know Matt's after Jim and I give our picks. I think that's more fun.
Okay. All right. So first one here, guys. Over under 47 total points in the Commanders-Dolphins game from Madrid this weekend.
Oh, God. I always forget about the international. I forget every international game is happening until, it's the third quarter.
I'm so bummed that the Falcons-Colts one went into overtime because I was so uninterested in it.
Really? You didn't think it was a good game?
I watched for a little bit, and then I was just like, I'd rather just watch Real Housewives right now. It's 8:30 on a Sunday after a Badgers tailgate. My kids are actually playing quiet and whatever, so I can watch what I want. I'm not going to watch the Colts-Falcons game, which is unfortunate because Jonathan Taylor popped off. Anyways, Jim, over under 47 total points for that game.
No. I gotta pick against you guys. You gotta at least give me something.
No.
Otherwise,
what are you talking about?
I'll go first.
Be better.
I'll go first.
Okay.
So you said this is Commanders Dolphins, correct?
Yep, from Madrid.
That's an over. The Commanders defense stinks. I think that the offenses have playmakers that if they pop off, that this should be an easy over in this game.
I'm taking the under.
I'm going under too.
Okay.
All right, and Matt picked under as well. I honestly didn't even really look at what Matt picked. I just opened it and I said okay.
Perfect.
Next one, the Packers take on the Giants this weekend. Who has more turnovers, Jordan Love or Jameis Winston? I know you said even it. Well,
I said there'd be 4 total interceptions specifically, not just turnovers. Jim, you want to go first in this one?
Sure.
He said no.
Yeah.
I'll go Jameis.
I got to take Jameis too. It's the easy pick, right? It should be. Yeah, easy pick. Get it? Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
We all picked Jameis Winston, including Matt.
I mean, how can you not, right?
Jordan Love's been a little panicky lately, and what happens when he panics? He turns the ball over, all right?
Yeah, he gives the other team chances, that's for sure.
Next one here, guys. The Bucks take on the Bills this weekend. Who has more passing yards, Baker Mayfield or Josh Allen?
Okay, I'll go first in this one.
It's in Buffalo, too, if that makes a difference. I do not know what the weather is. I have no idea.
I'm going Baker. Baker has more passing yards.
Same here.
I'll go Josh.
And Matt said Josh.
Okay.
Alrighty, guys. Last one here. Give me your score prediction for Wisconsin versus Indiana on Saturday. For what it's worth, we were just saying. When I looked at Pato this morning, it said the Indiana... Or no, actually, I didn't. No. I don't know. You know what? It's at 28.5. I lied. And the over-under is 44.5 total points. Fortunately, you can't bet on this in Pato.
44.5. So oh, wow. Okay. That's implying the Badgers score 7 points. So that's implying 37-7. Well, I predicted that the Hoosiers would put up 83, so I'm going to go ahead and say that they end up actually scoring. I'm going to say it's 45-14. I don't feel great about that after the highs of last weekend against Washington, but if I'm being realistic, that is probably pretty close.
45-14?
Yeah.
All right. Jim?
Let's see here. How about 37-10.
Oh,
so just covering.
Ready?
Just covering.
Yep.
And Matt said 41-3. Actually, he said 3-41, but he doesn't know.
3-41. Well, because he's speaking from the perspective of a Badgers fan, he's got to put their points first.
Yeah. I guess that's how it works. I said 55-7, which is also what you're going to see on the score graphic. So I apologize that I do work at ESPN Madison, but I'm not picking the Badgers to win this game.
It's totally fair. Like, anyone who's criticizing people who were criticizing the football program before the win against Washington, like trying to dunk on them and be like, look at you now. Like, I did see a hilarious meme of somebody being with Luke Fickell's face supplanted onto Ryan Day's face saying, where's Ben Brust right now? I want to know where Ben Brust is right now.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Hilarious. But I think it is dumb to go ahead and say, like, anyone who was critiquing the program before the big win shouldn't, like, be able to talk or, looks like an idiot. It's like, no, like, this was their first win against a top 25 team under Luke Fickell. Like, he had 10 chances before this, and he never got it done.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there are massive issues still.
If you just juxtaposed it, then everyone's a moron who was trying to hype the program when they were good, or when they weren't good.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
The first 2 seasons. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Like then you're all idiots because you thought they were good and they weren't.
Yep.
So like if you just flip the logic, but nobody likes logic when they're a fan.
Nope.
And then Saturday night, I'll give it to you. Everyone was excited, and sometimes it's fun to just let it out, especially against the people who have been the loudest, including, someone like Ben Brust.
Who the hell gives whether Ben Brust is
Barry Alvarez show coming up later tonight, by the way.
There's only one sports book.
Or not at Ruth's Chris, but yeah, sorry.
Nope. It's,
usually at Ruth's Chris.
They'll be talking about Ruth's Chris, though. It's okay.
Yeah.
There's only one sports book you can call the best in the Midwest. It's Potawatomi Sportsbook. Catch every game this season. Potto Sportsbook will be open and ready for play. Potawatomi Sportsbook, bet above the rest. This is Jim, Matt, Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
Also, just to do show policy, Got to get Jim, Matt, and Molly tattooed on your buttocks if you're going to host the show. So.
If you're going to host or produce.
You guys can.
You guys are going to find a new producer. I'm sorry, guys.
Good content.
I'll probably find a
Matt,
spot. I can find a spot for it. Yeah. I can throw a little JMM somewhere.
Big dumper.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Hey, it's Molly Brown. And let's be honest, between work, kids, and everything else life throws at me, I'm always looking for a little extra energy. That's why I love ZOA Energy. It's made with natural ingredients, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, so I get that boost I need without the crash or jitters. Plus, there are tons of great flavors. It's vegan, gluten-free, and even low in sugar, so it fits right into my busy, health-conscious routine. So grab a ZOA Energy, fuel your body, focus your mind, and take on your day like a champ.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
Win a pair of tickets to see Green Bay host Chicago on December 7th, which includes access to Green Bay's upscale tailgating destination, the Tundra Trio. 3 upscale homes just steps from the stadium, featuring next-level pre- and post-game festivities with gourmet food and premium drinks. Thanks to Dr. Pepper and ESPN Wisconsin. Enter to win now at ESPNWisconsin.com. Wherever you watch the game, nothing hits like the bold signature flavor of Dr. Pepper. Enjoy an ice-cold Dr. Pepper during your next visit to McDonald's. No purchase necessary. Enter by November 23rd.
From color-changing alexandrite to shimmering zircon and everything in between at Chalmers Jewelers, you'll find high-quality, affordable, one-of-a-kind pieces. We source straight from the gem cutters, and we manufacture in-house from start to finish. As the manufacturer, we believe in truth in pricing. Never pay more for quality and stunning, beautiful jewelry. She's one of a kind, and so should her jewelry be. While others may send your jewelry dreams to someone else to make, with us, your dreams become reality with the help of our custom jewelers, with you involved the whole way. With a staff that has over 200 years of combined experience, why buy from a place that marks up jewelry made by the thousands? When you can buy direct from Chalmers for that one-of-a-kind piece that is better quality, often for less.
Chalmers Jewelers in Middleton
and Madison.
Want to join the fastest growing home solar company in the nation and work in the fastest growing industry in the world? Everlight Solar has open positions in the Madison area and in their newly opened Milwaukee location. As Wisconsin's largest home solar company, Everlight Solar offers great opportunities to gain new skills and advance your career. Don't miss the chance to join the Everlight Solar team. Visit everlightsolar.com to apply today. Save money, save the planet, and start with Everlight Solar.
Matt LePay for Steinhoffels. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Since 1934, Steinhoffels has been Wisconsin's furniture and mattress destination for quality, selection, and service. For over 90 years, Steinhoffels has helped Wisconsinites create the homes of their dreams and is 100% employee-owned. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of all the latest styles and all the best mattress brands. You'll find something for every style and every budget. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
To help those who want to be helped, but may not be able to afford it.
That's what PGA Tour winner Grayson Murray had envisioned for a foundation before he sadly took his own life at just 30 years old. His parents channeled their grief into creating the Grayson Murray Foundation, carrying out his vision to help those struggling with mental health and addiction. To donate and learn more, visit GraysonMurrayFoundation.com.
This is Martin Sessaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
No sleep till!
Go be a winner. Go to Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. That's where winners go. Millions of dollars are won every single weekend at Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. Go be a winner and go to Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. I'm Jim Rutledge. I'm in Oklahoma. I have switched to my shorts, so I'm going to go work out after this. And I forgot how bright my shoes are for working out, but they are very bright. They're like fluorescent yellow. Here.
Okay, that was my question.
I won't show you guys my leg. Yeah, here they are.
Yeah, those are bright.
So they are. You can see them on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. They're like the color of like if I worked, I want to say on the street, but if I was a construction worker or whatever, then like those that type of yellow. You can see us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. It's on the ESPN Wisconsin
I would say the
app.
other people who work on the street usually wear bright colors too. It's safety reasons, obviously.
Do you know that for a fact?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I'm always out there. I'm always working. I'm out and about at that time of the day.
Okay.
That time of the night or day?
Yeah, either. All of them. All of the above.
All of the above.
I'm a man of the people. I'm out in these streets, Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are some interesting. I don't think I have the energy. There's some weird, interesting clubs around where I'm at, but I don't think I'm going to go to them. But
good for you.
They're all called like lounges, and they seem like too cool for me. But they're all really close by. But they're like the size of. They look very small.
Is this Throwing Stones?
It's like. We're going to throw stones in a second. Good God.
We don't
Why you got to rush me?
We don't have many seconds, I'll be honest. We got to get out a little early for
How many
for
seconds
Barry
do we
on the
have?
show. I would say maybe like 20.
It's a lot of seconds.
Honestly.
That's more than enough time for me. All right, let's get into throwing stones.
Some takes are cooler than others.
You know this kid is as cool as the other side of the pillow.
Some opinions are just cooler than the rest.
Now what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold.
And if you keep it chill, then it's a cold take.
Chill out.
I'm chill. I'm chill as a cucumber, man.
I'm always the coldest.
This is Throwing Stones, presented by Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's chillest Kia dealership.
Yeah, Jim, I know you were telling us about some of the clubs, the lounges out there in Bricktown, OKC, but I don't know if there's any music singing lounges, some karaoke bars, but I think Jameis Winston would be a killer if he was at one of them, because yesterday in his press conference, likely going to be starting the game against the Green Bay Packers this Sunday, and he was channeling his inner Broadway while talking to the media out there in New York City. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
What do you want fans to know about you? I want fans to know that I'm going to do my best. You know, obviously I'm going to have fun, but I'm going to execute, have a surgical execution, and just play ball, man. Like, this is something I've been doing since I've been 4 years old, and I just get to do it in the greatest city in the world. I'm going to be saying it with my son. It's the greatest city in the world. Yeah, that's a Hamilton reference if y'all don't know. Yeah, 10-year reunion.
So, guys.
10-year reunion.
10-year reunion of Hamilton. It's been 10 years.
That's that old?
Yeah, 2015.
I've never seen it.
Neither have I.
I have no desire.
Neither have I. I have it on my Disney Plus watch list forever, and I have not watched
I think I tried to watch it on Disney Plus, and then I was just like, I'm bored. I have to go watch this in person. Like, it'd be amazing in person, but like to watch it on my TV, I'm out.
So, question then, guys. Just in general, musicals for Throwing Stones. Yay or nay?
Yeah. Yay.
Is Mamma Mia a musical?
Oh, for sure. Oh, my
I
God,
love
yes.
Mamma Mia.
That's like one of the top 5 musicals of the century, I would say.
I love Mamma Mia. I'm trying to think of other ones that I like.
Does the musical have
High
to
School
be
Musical?
like on stage? Because
No, like a movie. Mamma Mia, the movie is a musical.
well, because I think like a lot of those Disney movies, like Little Mermaid and all those were all musicals.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, the Disney cartoon movies, but that's kind of a different category, right?
I mean, we're not considering that. Not for this. Not for these purposes.
West
but
Side
yes.
Story. West Side Story.
West Side Story, big time.
Rocky Horror Pictures.
Rocky Horror Picture.
Rocky Horror
musical.
Picture Store.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, I just had one.
Is Barbie a musical?
Is it Wicked? Barbie to me.
Wicked is, yeah.
I don't know.
Barbie, yeah, I would call Barbie a musical. Yeah, it is.
Wizard of Oz?
Maybe that's why I didn't like it.
Maybe not Wizard of Oz. There's music in that, but I don't think
We're
there's
off to see the wizard.
Yeah, they're singing stuff throughout, like, but it's like 2 minutes, like once every. It's like a 2-minute song, like.
I think the Wonka movie that came out is definitely a musical.
It was, yes.
Which one?
The Timothy Chalamet.
The one with
I haven't seen that one.
A lot of people, I think, were criticizing his singing. Right? They were like, it's kind of.
He just was in that Bob Dylan movie.
Have you ever heard Bob Dylan sing?
Nah.
It's not great.
Yeah,
like his voice is not awesome.
I'm sorry. I thought Timothy Chalamet was fine in Wonka. I thought he was great. I didn't even notice good or bad singing.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't know because I don't watch any musicals.
High School Musical? I love High School Musical.
High School Musical, I'll make the exception because I was 12. But like, I watched the West Side Story musical. I've never seen Hamilton like you guys said. Like,
Mamma Mia?
Mamma Mia I have seen because my roommates in college weirdly were just obsessed with ABBA. Like that was their thing. They weren't Swedish or anything. They weren't foreign exchange students. They just absolutely loved ABBA and they loved that musical. So I
What is
listened to that
ABBA?
one. That's the band that they
That's
sing
the band.
in Mamma Mia.
Yeah, that's it.
Dancing Queen?
Dancing Queen, yeah. The
Yeah, but
Waterloo,
like-
all that stuff.
What?
Waterloo, whatever. What's the song? There's one of the songs is Waterloo.
Xanadu. Waterloo.
Yeah.
What do you think? I'm thinking about some random city in Wisconsin?
Wait, guys, I'm talking. Okay, wait, hold on. Just to be clear, I'm talking about the Meryl Streep, Amanda Seyfried, Mamma Mia.
Yes.
Okay, that's the one I like.
Isn't there some Waterloo? I don't know.
Xanadu.
It's not Xanadu. They don't say Xanadu. That's not true.
What is this called?
It's Xanadu.
Gaslight?
Xanadu.
Yeah, exactly. I think Jim's
I'm gaslighting you into
it.
it's Xanadu. Don't gaslight me. Tell me it's Waterloo.
Okay, I'm going to do some research in the break.
Oh, we got to go to break?
Yeah, do some research in the break is what I'm about to do, yes.
He's leading you to
All right,
water.
Jim
He
Matt
can't make
Molly.
you drink.
He's making me drink, I'll tell you that much. It's Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
Would you rather, in this terms of raw dogging food, which means you have no seasoning on it? Ryan, you want to answer this?
Yeah, I was going to say, I would probably say like a pork butt. You don't need nothing on there. I'd raw dog a pork butt any day of the week.
Would you? You're right. Molly's out. All right. Ryan, would you rather,
Oh my God.
as we're using the terms raw dog, of go on a plane?
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Black Friday deals are here at Brothers Maine. Score the lowest prices of the year on top brands like Samsung, Electrolux, Bosch, LG, and Frigidaire. With our low price guarantee, Big Box can't beat our deals. Shop local and save at Brothers Maine.
At Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction, you won't have to worry about your old lawnmower pulling a hamstring. They make buying and selling easy. Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction is simple, reliable, and unlike your fantasy team this football season, they'll actually deliver. Have equipment taking up space? Let them be your surplus solution. You send it in, they list it, people bid, and you actually win. Bid, buy, sell, and score big today at WisconsinSurplus.com. Because winning isn't just for game day. WisconsinSurplus.com.
Kevin Hermanson is the owner of Woodworks Furniture and Design. They've had document imaging technology from James Imaging Systems for, well, help me out here, Kevin.
We've been working with James ever since I can remember.
Why so long?
They're great people to work with, all the way from their service technicians all the way up to their salespeople.
James Imaging Systems, a local business technology company, 100% Wisconsin-owned and managed. How does that make you feel, Kevin?
That makes us feel like we're partnering with a great company to make everything work for us.
So, summarizing your long-standing business partnership with James Imaging Systems?
James Imaging has been a great company to work with. They take great care of us.
James Imaging Systems, document imaging technology, AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, and digital transformation. Call 608-221-3457, 608-221-3457, or visit jamesimaging.com. James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. Looking for new windows and doors? Visit sidingunlimited.com or stop by our beautiful showroom in Madison.
As a single mom of a young child, I second-guessed if college was even doable. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I'm getting the support I need, and the advisors have helped me every step of the way, including navigating admissions and the financial aid. My advice to others? Do this for you. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Celebrate the season of Audi at Audi Madison. Take advantage of 1.99% APR for 72 months when you purchase a 2025 Audi Q5 Quattro. National customer credit is good towards the purchase, finance, or lease of a new Audi, but is only available until December 1st. Check out AudiMadison.com to see current inventory and specials. Start your adventure at Audi Madison today, off the Beltline and Rimrock Road.
Ho, ho, ho!
Hey, it's ESPN Wisconsin's Alex Stroh for my great friends at Door County Distillery. Locally produced, handcrafted, award-winning spirits made locally in beautiful Door County. It's the best time of the year. It's bourbon season. Weather outside getting a little chilly, but you can stay warm with a delicious glass of the Door County Distillery bourbon. Or check out Door County Distillery exclusives like their cherry bourbon and their bat bourbon. It's bat good. Visit their website, doorcountydistillery.com. That's doorcountydistillery.com.
This is Martin Sensaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 SPN Madison.
I guess I was wrong, or Ryan's gaslighting me. The song is called Waterloo.
You think I just rewrote this whole song? Just did this during the break?
Wait, what did you think it was, Jim? Marmaduke?
Xanadu.
Xanadu.
So we did have a call.
Yes.
We had a caller during the break.
Marmaduke. Yes.
We had a caller during the break. No, not Marmaduke. We had a caller during the break, Chris and Madison, say that Xanadu is a song that's actually in the musical Grease, which is where Jim got confused.
Okay. Oh, I love
There you
Grease.
go.
I can't believe we didn't even touch on that.
Yeah.
It's a different conversation for a different day. I apologize.
Once again, never seen Grease.
I could do all the Grease
What?
songs.
Nope.
I could too.
Sorry. Musical's just not for me, guys.
Summer lovin' had me a blast.
Summer loving happened so fast.
This is utterly
I met a
preposterous
girl
that I've even
crazy
heard that.
for me.
All right, guys. We got other more important stuff coming up after us. We got to go.
Tell us about Ruth's Chris, Jim.
Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Middleton. Home of the Sizzle, Swizzle,
Take your
and
summer
Swirl
love
Happy
there.
Hour. Yes. Yeah, maybe you'll meet your summer love there. Maybe you'll just love the Sizzle, Swizzle, and Swirl Happy Hour. But regardless, go have a good time. Say hi to Kevin. Say hi to Lee. The Barry Alvarez Show coming up next. This has been Jim, Matt, and Molly. I'll talk to you guys on Monday. We'll be done by Coors Light.
We love the Packers.